wake up!
Man, you guys really are like the hip-hop early morning, late night talk show.
The Breakfast Club is the most powerful, popular, urban radio show in America.
Made it! Live from the Black Mothership in New York City, DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, and Jess Hilarious.
Thank y'all for being cultural leaders, man. I appreciate what y'all do for the culture.
Collectively known as
Breakfast Club, bitches!
I'm always nervous when I do the Breakfast Club because sometimes you say stuff and it's just gonna get you in trouble.
Everybody wake up!
Good morning, USA!
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious is out today. Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Thursday. Good morning.
It's Thursday.
Yes, it is Thursday, man. How y'all feel out there? I am blessed, black, and highly favored. Another day to serve our beautiful listeners. What's happening?
Weekend is almost here. When Thursday you start counting down, the weekend is here, damn near.
I'm enjoying the moment. I'm happy to be here on this beautiful Thursday. I'm lighting my candles right now, getting the tone set.
Yeah. Well, yesterday my wife set me up. She was like, "Babe, let's go on a date. Let's my daughter, she's 22 years old. Let's my daughter and her boyfriend and us all go out." So I'm thinking, all right, we're going to dinner or we're going bowling or we're going something like that. But she decided that I guess she was watching TV and she wanted to try Pilates and wanted to bring me to Pilates.
She must think you fat and out of shape. She must not think you the healthiest.
So we all went to Pilates.
All
went to Pilates to try it out yesterday. And Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she think you out of shape.
Pilates.
Like when you just sitting around somebody with stink breath and you like, "Hey man, let's go brush our teeth." I got an idea.
We all go brush
our teeth.
Oh man. So I guess so. I had a whole Pilates class yesterday, and Pilates is not only about if you're in shape or you're out of shape. It helps stretch your body. It helps if you have aches and pains. It helps. They say it helps you live longer. It helps with your spine. It helps with so many different things. So I did it yesterday. I mean, it was awkward. It was awkward.
Why?
Because they
never did yoga before.
It's not the same. They put your leg in the contraption. No, it's not. They put your leg in the contraption. They stretch your legs in all different ways.
It's like yoga. Yoga promotes mobility and strength. Your core strength,
your
flexibility
legs behind your back at one point, and it was weird, but it was a great date night. So salute to everybody out there that do Pilates. I did my first Pilates yesterday. I guess that's what they call the Pilates. You want to go with me?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Why would I go with you to Pilates class?
Why not? I would say go to the gym with me. Why not go to Pilates?
I wouldn't go to the gym with you either. You don't go to the gym.
No, I got one at the crib. But still, you don't want to go do Pilates? Me and you do Pilates.
No, I don't. Not at all.
It would be like a Breakfast Club bond thing. Me and you together, we both wear spandex and we just go do...
No, thank you. I'm happy that you had a great date night last night.
Forget you.
Yes.
All right. Well, LaToya Luckett will be joining us this morning.
Yes, she will. She has a new movie coming out August 3rd called I Thought My Husband's Wife was Dead.
Yes.
It premieres on Lifetime on August 3rd, man. So we'll be talking to her about that.
Yep.
And some other things, I'm sure.
That's right. And then we got front page news next. Morgan Wood is joining us, of course. A lot went down yesterday. A lot goes down every day. But
it's an election season. It's a presidential election year in America. Something is going down all the time, okay?
But it gets to the point where I don't see everything. Like yesterday, I put in the group chat, I'm like, yo, did Biden speak to the country today? He was like, yeah.
But you're ridiculous because we talked about it in front page news.
I knew
yesterday.
he was going to, but I didn't know what time he was doing it. That's why I asked, did he speak yet? This was like, what, 8:30, 9 o'clock? I just got back from Pilates. He was talking when I was in Pilates.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I watched it. I forgot what time it was, though.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll talk about that when we come back and more, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, y'all. So, yeah, let's do it. President Biden delivered a historic address from the Oval Office on his decision to exit the 2024 election, saying now's the time to pass the torch to a new generation of political leaders. Let's hear more from President Biden's address from the Oval last night.
My fellow Americans, it's been the privilege of my life to serve this nation for over 50 years. It's not about me. It's about you, your families, your futures. It's about we, the people. We can never forget that. And I never have. I've made it clear that I believe America is at an inflection point. One of those rare moments in history when the decisions we make now will determine our fate of our nation and the world for decades to come. We have to decide, do we still believe in honesty, decency, respect, freedom, justice, and democracy?
Yeah. So the White House press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, she pushed back against claims that President Biden's decision to drop out was due to health, adding that he is putting the country first.
No, it was due to donors and polls. That's what it was due to.
Talk about it then, King. So the president did reiterate his intention to remain in office, and he listed his priorities over the next 6 months. He also praised Vice President Kamala Harris, calling her tough and capable as she kicks off her presidential bid. Meanwhile, members of the Congressional Black
I do want to say, though, Morgan, it's amazing how much Joe Biden stepping down was the right idea. For everybody that was fighting it, coming to Biden's defense, saying things like, I'll vote for a corpse. Doesn't it feel good to have a candidate that has more life? All the money that's been raised, 40,000 new voters registered in 48 hours.
Yeah.
None of that would have happened if Joe Biden listened to you idiots telling him he should stay the course.
No, it's a new energy, and it feels way better. It just feels like the right thing.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what the Congressional Black Caucus is saying. Your good friend, Texas Democrat Jasmine Crockett, says the campaign has been so inspiring so far. Let's hear more from her.
From the moment that she got into this race, you have seen nothing but history being made, finally, for the right reasons. You see historic amounts of money being raised. That is because we understand the assignment. You see historic amounts of women coming together online and black men coming together online and raising money.
The party was in disarray, and now it seems like there's some unity in the Democratic Party. But once again, none of that would have happened if Joe Biden listened to you idiots telling him that he should have stayed the course. Okay, all right.
So the DNC Democratic National Committee expects that Vice President Harris will, if nominated, she's going to pick a running mate by August 7th. Now, again, the DNC happens on August 19th, but there will be a virtual event to a virtual roll call for her to go ahead and get the nomination on August 1st. Now, on Fox and Friends news host Brian Kilmeade, he's catching hell for a video clip where he criticized Vice President Harris for not attending yesterday's address to Congress, where Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke to Congress, and instead she spoke to the black sorority Zeta Phi Beta Incorporated, and many say he said colored sorority, while the Fox News host is pushing back, saying he said college sorority. So let's hear that audio, and you can determine what he said.
The most recent decision, already you got a question. She will not show up for the Prime Minister's joint session of Congress today. She'd rather address in the summer a sorority, a college sorority, like she can't get out of that.
So what y'all think, college or colored?
He said college. And listen, black people, we're going to lose our minds looking for random acts of racism and sexism. There's going to be a lot of blatant racism and sexism over the next 100 days, and it's going to be even more if Vice President Kamala Harris gets in the White House. So I just think we look ridiculous sitting around trying to figure out whether a person said college or colored. Like, there's a lot of blatant acts of racism and sexism that's happening now, and that's going to be happening. I'm not sitting around wasting my time trying to decide whether he said college or colored. I felt like he said college.
Well, see, the problem is one person heard him say colored, and then everybody's like, yeah, he said colored. Posted. And then it kept going, and then it's trending, and they be like, he said colored.
And that's what I wish. I wish that I would have heard the audio. I wish somebody would just let me heard. I wish somebody would have just let me heard it. Instead of telling me
let you hear
what
before
he
you
said.
But I did the same thing when I heard him. I was like, he said color. He said what?
And then I heard it slow down. I'm like, bro, he said college.
Yeah. Then when you close your eyes and just listen, you'd be like, oh, he said college.
He did say, I've never used that word in my life. If you're listening to what I'm saying, if you know where she's speaking, why I even say that? So
we just gonna. I'm telling you, black people, we're gonna drive ourselves crazy if we looking for random acts of racism and sexism over the next 100 days. It's going to be plenty. You will not have to search for it. You will not have to sit around with your people and wonder, did that person say this or did that person say that? It is going to be a lot of it right there in your face. Yeah. Trust me.
All right. Well, that is front page news. What you got next hour, Morgan?
More on Donald Trump, the other side of the aisle. We'll talk about it.
All right. And everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm with the culture feeling.
Hello, who's this?
This is Todd, calling from Cleveland, Ohio.
Todd, what's up? Todd? Get it off your chest, Todd.
Okay, so I've seen multiple reports one particular one stood out to me from a CNN interview from Tim Burchett, second congressional district of Tennessee. They referred to Kamala Harris as a DEI pick, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and that's how she became vice president. It is true. This is true. Kamala Harris was the 49th of 48 vice presidents prior to her. All of them were white men. Most of them were middle-aged. And all of them were given options in place of multiple other picks that were denied options because they were not middle-aged white men. But not for this, diversity, equity, and inclusion, this very capable person would not have had the opportunity to sit behind the president, figuratively speaking, learn the job for almost 4 years at this point, be clear on what the public was informing the president of what they wanted to get done, and then increase their opportunity to become actual president of the United States. She was capable. The man that picked her had been vice president for 8 straight years, so he understood the job. And instead of just picking from a pool of white dudes, he included her in the pool and saw that her record was clear enough for her to be able to become vice president, and now she has the opportunity to get the votes to become president. That's what diversity, equity, and inclusion is about.
Yeah, but the problem with the phrase DEI has been bastardized, right? Because now you got a bunch of white people trying to use it to say that they just hire people of color or gay
qualified.
people, and that they're not qualified. They're hiring mediocre people, and they're only getting the job because of DEI. So the way you explained it is absolutely right, but the way they're using it and how their definition of it is different.
Well, this is how people get away with that. They use the term, first they abbreviate it. They don't say diversity, equity, and inclusion. They just say DEI. And just saying the term out fully gives you some insight on what it's actually about.
I agree.
And then they tone people down who are already tend to be invested in voluntary ignorance from actually looking at what the definition means. Look it up. Kamala Harris got 4.6 million votes the first time she ran for Attorney General, way over 50%. She got 4.1 the second time, well over 50%. She got 7 million votes to be senator of California. She has no ethics violations on her record as Attorney General. She has multiple bills that were introduced, and some were turned into public law. And these aren't things that are complicated for people to look up. And it clearly wasn't complicated for the current president to look up, because he looked over those things, considered other people other than her for the vice presidency, and said this one is a good pick. But you have to be willing to read, and you have to be willing to accept. The diversity, equity, inclusion does have some advantages when that person that uses it to employ someone is a good student of the job that they're trying to employ the person for.
Good information, brother. Thank you for calling. Good information.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
So you better have the same energy.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, good morning. Big Chocolate the Toe Sucker. So, listen, a couple of quick things. I think Charlamagne is the other undercover gay guy, not Envy, right? He wears more makeup than Jess Hilarious and ladies, right? And two, when Kamala Harris beats Big Belly Trump in the election this year, we'll have a yabba dabba do time, a great old time. Little Flintstones, guys. Have a good morning. Yeah.
Man, I promise you, man, if I ever find your address, I'm sending the police to arrest you. I just know you over there committing crimes, bro.
Hello?
I just know you got something going on in your house you ain't got no business doing.
Hello, who's this?
Yo.
What's up, bro? What's your name?
What's up, man? This is Tay. What's up, Charlamagne? What's up, man?
Peace, Tay. What's up, brother?
Nothing much, man. I'm just calling to say it's kind of crazy for Biden to step down right now and say it's not about him. It's like you didn't figure this out 2-3 weeks ago, man. You should have been did that, man.
Well, we've been saying that. I've definitely been saying that over and over. But, we were the idiots. We were the ones that were getting told to shut up and let Biden stay the course. But clearly him stepping down was the best thing. So I disagree with you on that. All you got to do is look at all of the energy. I walked in the building today. The dude at the parking garage was like, all right, I'm back in it, baby. I'm back in it. He was like, I'm voting for Harris. I'm back in it. Do you know how many people had voter apathy, bro? How many people was going to choose the couch this year? So I ain't mad at it.
I mean, better late than never.
Better late than never, man.
It is what it is.
She done raised over 100.
I appreciate that, man.
She raised $81 million in 24 hours from Act Blue. That's grassroots. 42,000 new registered voters in 48 hours. Come on, man. That's a different level of energy. You gotta salute that.
Hello, who's this?
Drea.
Hey, Drea. Good morning. Get it off your chest.
Good morning. I think with the presidential election, I think we have to be very careful of what we believe and what we don't believe, of course. But I also think it starts within your city and your state about who you elect. That can also help with the president election.
Oh, absolutely.
And some people don't realize that.
The local is more important. I agree with you 100%.
Right. That's all. Have a good afternoon, morning.
Alrighty. Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can hit us up right now. Now, when we come back, Kamala Harris got referred to as something disrespectful. They're getting a little disrespectful with it. We'll play you the audio, get your thoughts on what you think.
It's actually not disrespectful when you think about it.
It is.
It's really not.
It is.
What are you talking about?
Haktui?
That's not disrespectful when you actually put it in context.
We'll talk about it when we come back.
It's actually a compliment.
Yo, we'll talk about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Hey, man, telling somebody before I let you play me, I'll go eat some jail food is one of the hardest ways to say I'll beat your ass and take the charge I've ever heard. Drop one includes bombs for Big Glow, damn it. I like when I hear creative ways to tell somebody I'll beat your ass and go to jail and wouldn't even care.
Shout to Glorilla. All right. Well, good morning. We are The Breakfast Club. Jess is out today, but we're holding it down, so let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, Jess don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's the culture shifter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
All right. Well, Kamala Harris, we have to make sure we support.
Vice President Kamala
Harris. We have to make sure we support, we promote, and we help her out because they are attacking her. Now, since Biden dropped out of the 2024 presidential election and endorsed her, it seems like they made so many different things. They called her a DEI candidate. They accused her of sleeping her way to the top. They call her unlikable.
She's heard it all before. Like you got to understand, Kamala Harris has been the first at everything she's done, whether it was Attorney General, whether it was Senate, whether it was Vice President. She's heard all of these rooms before. These are the greatest hits. Okay.
Well, Alec Lacey, who's an author and a podcast host, he was on Fox Business Network. He compared her to somebody I don't think she's ever been compared to.
Yeah, and then there's the DEI press secretary telling you that the DEI vice president is the future of the party here. And so the future looks kind of dim for the Democrats here, but this is no shocker either. Kamala Harris, she's the original Hacktua girl. That's the way she got where she is. And the party's going downhill if it's in her hands.
That was tough. That was harsh.
The Haktui girl, though?
Well, the worst part about that wasn't the fact that he called her a Hacktua girl. It was saying that that's how she got to where she is.
Correct.
That's not how she got to where she is. But I'm not letting those people steal my joy, and neither should you, because everybody wants to be funny. Everybody wants to perform. So Republicans say wild things about Democrats, and Democrats say wild things about Republicans. It is what it is. If you dish it, you got to be able to take it. Furthermore, y'all not going to... Listen, you're not going to turn the Hacktua into something negative. Okay,
Right.
Saying someone is a Hacktua girl is a compliment as far as I'm concerned. Drop one of clues bombs for all the Hacktua girls out there, okay? Hacktua has been the best marketing for oral sex in a long time from a woman. All right, you hear guys talking about throat babies and give me that Becky, and a lot of female rappers rap about how good they do it, but Hacktua sounds wholesome. Okay?
Does it?
And it's mainstream at this point. Yes!
You got to spit on that thing?
Yeah, drop one of clues bombs for the Hacktua girl. Hey! I got Brandon is in here, Red is in here. Raise your hands if you like a little Hacktua. Okay? Envy, you raising your hand too. What's wrong with y'all, man? You people ruin everything, and I'm not going to let you ruin Hacktua or Kamala Harris's moment, okay? There's other things we could be discussing, like the fact 40,000 new voters have registered in the last 48 hours.
Right.
I want to see more of that. If you're not registered to vote, go register to vote. Kamala Harris campaign has raised over $100 million. I saw Future Forward, which is a major Dem super PAC. They received $150 million in new commitments from major Democratic donors since Biden stepped down. People are energized. People care. And damn it, that's all we can ask for. So I'm not sitting around wasting my energy on whether someone said college or colored. And I'm definitely not sitting around wasting my energy being fake outraged because a man gave the VP a compliment and don't know it. Okay.
What?
Right.
So should we make T-shirts?
Hawk Tour for Harris. Drop one includes bombs for Hawk Tour for Harris. Yes, you got all these different groups. All these different groups are having Zoom calls and fundraisers. Black women did it. Black men did it. White women did it. Yesterday I saw one for disabled people.
What?
I did.
Handicaps for Harris?
Yeah. I ain't say handicapped for Harris, but it was disabled people that were going to come together and have a Zoom call. So yes, let's do Hawk Tours for Harris. Whether you male or female and you feel like you deliver that good Hawk Tour, do a Zoom call, raise some money this weekend. Hawk Tours for Harris. I'm not mad at that. You're not going to steal my joy. Leave me alone.
All right. Well, Trump's vice president pick, Senator J.D. Vance, he also attacked a bunch of people, and we're talking about that the White House and Democrats have nothing but cat women, but he also added people to judge.
We're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made, and so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too. And it's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children. And how does it make any sense that we've turned our country over to people who don't really have a direct stake in it?
Pete got 2 kids.
I guess you're trying to call him a catwoman. He's trying to play. It's just stupid.
Pete has 2 kids. That's number one. Number two, you don't know what AOC wants to do in the future. Number 3, you gotta stop talking like that because you don't know why people don't have kids. You don't know if it's something you don't know if they can't have them.
They can't have kids.
You don't know if they've made the choice not to have them, and if they have, that's on them. You don't know if they've had abortions for whatever reason. That's literally like walking up to a woman. Choice. That's right. That's like walking up to a woman who got a big stomach and being like, "How many months are you?"
Yeah, are you pregnant?
And then you realize she's not. Mind your goddamn business.
Well, Whoopi Goldberg responded.
Sir, there are people who have chosen not to have children.
That's a fact.
For whatever reason. There are people who want to have children who cannot. How dare you?
That is a fact, too.
You never had a baby. Your wife had a baby, but you never had a baby. So you know nothing about this. And how dare you? And women, you heard how he thinks of you.
Yeah.
This is not good for you, JD.
That is why styles make fights and why this is such a good matchup, because when it comes to, the Supreme Court abolishing Roe v. Wade and Donald Trump taking credit for the Supreme Court abolishing Roe v. Wade, when you have somebody like Kamala Harris, who is a woman, she can speak to all of that in a different way. Because everything Whoopi Goldberg said is absolutely true. You, as a man, we never even have the choice to decide whether we're going to have a baby or choose a career. Some women have had to make that choice. As a man, we don't know anything about not being able to have kids. As a man, we don't know anything about having an abortion. You paid for some, but we've never had one. So she's going to wash him on that topic every single time. That's why they don't bring it up.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you said
I don't know why J.D. Vance even bring that up.
J.D. Vance, mind your business.
Mind your business. And conservatives are not going to win that debate.
And lastly, Little Rel is pissed off at you guys. He posted a picture the other day showing his weight loss and showing his drive and how he got to a great place physically, mentally, spiritually, and professionally. And instead of people saying, we appreciate you, they were killing him, saying it looks like Ozempic to me. And he was mad about that because he said he really put in the work.
I put a post up a couple days ago, just talking about how really proud I am of me, the work I've put in, honestly, consistently for the last 5 years. But I thought it was interesting that as I said that, then that's when people started saying, he's taking the Ozempic. And I think I saw the TMZ thing yesterday showing all the comments of people saying that, he said this and that, but we know it's Ozempic. But one thing I ain't gonna play about is God. Y'all don't know what I've been through. And the only thing I was bragging about was just how I heard God and decided to move in that way. Man, I was going through it. I was stressing, I had anxiety. My assistant one day came to my house because I was running late for set, and I was just sitting on my stairs, bawling, crying, and I didn't know why. It's been so many crazy moments and beautiful moments at the same time where people spoke life into me and helped me get on this journey.
So yesterday he posted, I'm on God Zempic, Happy Zempic, Hard Work Zempic, Purpose Zempic, and just plan on Truth Zempic.
Well, salute to my guy, Rel. I'm proud of him for the weight he lost, dropping the clues bomb for Lil Rel. I'm proud of the work he put in, but I'm also proud of black people because we have come a long way. I was born in 1978. I remember back in the day, if somebody lose that much weight, we said they was on crack or they had AIDS. Okay, so I'm glad of our progress. All right, I'm glad that we're blaming it on a weight loss drug now instead of crack or AIDS. Okay, I know the era I come from. I am glad of our progress.
I will say this: you have evolved because you're looking at
you. Why you say you?
Because you're looking at the positive things, like the hot Tui girl. You hot Tui for Harris.
Because y'all only see things from one side because y'all too emotional.
You say Ozempic, you be like, yeah, back in my day, you be a crackhead.
You're just too emotional. Y'all don't see things from all angles. That's your problem.
All right. Well, that is the mess. All right. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. Morgan to be joining us, and then LaToya lucky to be here. So don't go anywhere. Her new film, I Thought My Husband's Wife Was Dead. We'll talk to her about all that. All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get back in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, guys. How y'all feeling today?
Good.
Peace, Morgan.
Peace to the planet. So Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump, he is speaking for the first time since President Biden ended his campaign for re-election on Wednesday. Trump spoke at a rally in North Carolina where he criticized Vice President Kamala Harris. Let's hear more from former President Trump at his rally in North Carolina.
And just like crooked Joe Biden, Kamala Harris is unfit to lead. She's unfit to lead. She'll destroy our country in a year. For 3.5 years, Harris shamelessly lied to the public to cover up Joe Biden's mental unfitness, claiming that Crooked Joe was at the absolute top of his game. I don't think so. I wish him well, but I don't like him. He's not a nice person. If Kamala will lie to you so brazenly about Joe Biden's mental incapacity, then she will lie to you about anything. She can never, ever be trusted. She can't be trusted.
You know, Trump always says things about others that definitely apply to him. Like, he does a lot of projection. So, you know, when he says things like, you know, she isn't fit to lead, she would ruin the country in a year, all she does is lie to you. That's all things that apply to him.
Absolutely. Well, he definitely said, it's funny that in that clip he said that Biden's not a nice person, but just last week when they were on the phone because Biden reached out because he was shot at, he was saying, oh, he's a nice guy. Well, Trump said he believes that Biden is the worst president in the history of our country, and he alleged the Democratic Party forced him out of the race, something he called undemocratic. Now, in other news, FBI Director Christopher Wray, he's testifying before Congress on the assassination attempt on former President Trump's life. Now, during a hearing on Wednesday, Wray told lawmakers the agency has yet to determine the gunman's motive. Let's hear more from FBI Director Christopher Wray.
We are investigating the shooter both to determine his motive and his preparations and activities before the shooting, but also to make sure whether or not there are any co-conspirators, accomplices. We have tried to be transparent with both Congress and the American people as we're going along in the investigation, frankly, unusually so for an ongoing investigation, given the sheer nature of it.
I really can't wait to see what his motive was, though, because, you know, even though I know nobody will learn anything from his motive, I would like to hear it because I would like to know what exactly drove him to do that. We know it's something. It's some type of rhetoric. It's something he saw that made him say, I wanted, you know, try to assassinate a former president. I just want to know what it was.
Yeah, but this is weird, right? With all the resources the federal government has, they haven't found this out as of yet. Like, they have tons of resources, tons of agents on this individual. They should have been found out what his motives were. His phone records, his computer, the dark web, dark web. They should have been on his ass already.
I could be wrong, but I thought I read that he don't have any social media, which I thought was strange for a 20-year-old kid not to have no social media.
But they said he did Google JFK's assassination. But they should have had all his motives and everything done already. Like, this is the FBI. Like, this is the federal government. Like,
I mean, it's only been a week though. I mean, give it a
right. I was going to say the investigation is ongoing. FBI Director Wray revealed, however, the 20-year-old gunman, he flew a drone about 200 yards from the staging area where Trump spoke hours before the rally and was likely live streaming and viewing the footage. Now, authorities found 2 explosive devices that were retrieved from the shooter's vehicle, and a third was found at his home. Now, Wray called the shooting an attack on our democracy and said the nation is currently in an elevated threat mode. Now, Republicans They are skeptical over the FBI's ability to conduct an open and transparent investigation, criticizing the Justice Department under the Biden administration. Director Wray, he defended the agency's ability to conduct a transparent investigation into the assassination attempt. Now, Director Wray also said that the agency's biggest worry right now is actually illegal immigrants who have limited background information or use fake documents when they seek asylum. He says they need more help from international partners to prevent another attack. Now, I also want to mention that there's an update on the victims who suffered injuries at that rally. One of the 2 people who were injured in the attempted assassination has been released from the hospital. Allegheny Health announced that David Dutch has recovered from his injuries and was discharged. He was shot and wounded during that assassination attempt. And of course, James Copenhaver was also shot, but he remains in the hospital in serious condition. And of course, we also want to continue to remember former fire chief Corey Comperator. He lost his life in that assassination attempt. Very sad.
Horrible, man. Horrible.
It's sad. But yeah, that story is developing. They're going to continue to investigate. And of course, I'm going to continue to bring it to you. Let's switch gears, though. You guys use Zelle? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so check this out. So the peer-to-peer payment system Zelle is being looked into by lawmakers amid a growing number of scams on the platform. The Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations heard testimony on Tuesday from the CEO of Early Warning Services. Now, that's the company that owns and runs Zelle. And also called on to testify were executives from the Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, and Wells Fargo. These are the 3 biggest Zelle owner banks. Now, the subcommittee issued a report faulting the banks for only reimbursing 38% of customers who said they did not approve a transfer from their account. Now, Early Warning Services maintains that about 99.95% of transactions completed without a complaint of fraud or scam, but it's still something that the people should know about. And yeah, you guys should definitely, go back and make sure you're checking those Zelle transactions to make sure that they are accurate.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Morgan.
Thank you. So that's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood. You can follow me on socials at Morgan Media, MorganMedia. And for more news coverage, be sure you're checking out the Black Information Network at Black Information Network and BINnews.com. Have a great day.
Thank you, Morgan. Peace.
All right, now, when we come back, LaToya Luckett will be joining us. LaToya Luckett has a new Lifetime film, I Thought My Husband's Wife Was Dead. And we're going to talk to LaToya Luckett when we come back, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yeah.
She has a new movie premiering Saturday, August 3rd. I Thought My Husband's Wife Was Dead. Ladies and gentlemen, LaToya Luckett.
Good morning.
Up, y'all? Good morning.
Welcome. How you feeling?
Ooh, I'm up.
Okay.
God bless me with another day. I'm up.
There you go. I keep looking at the title of this movie, and I just can't figure out what it's about.
You know what? I thought the same thing when I read the script.
No,
I was like, what? Actually, it was intriguing.
Okay.
I was like, okay, what is this really about? Mm-hmm. My character, Victoria, I'll start there. Vicky was presumed dead. Mm-hmm. And when she shows back up, she just wreaks havoc. She shows back up to her current husband's home and is greeted by his new wife. I'll say that.
Current husband or ex-husband? But y'all didn't get a divorce.
It's current.
Okay.
That's why you got to watch the movie.
All right.
Yeah. So she shows up to her current husband's home and meets his new wife.
5 years. I mean, in real life, would you be upset if your man moved on?
If he thought that I was presumed dead, no, I wouldn't be upset about that. I I mean, because obviously life goes on, and I wouldn't want to make him feel like he can't move on with his life. He, can't find love again. I think that's a bit unfair.
I don't think I could as a man. Unless I knew for sure. No, I don't think I could.
There was no body.
Yeah, I would have to know for sure.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. That's why you gotta watch the movie, because this is different.
Yeah.
Like, if something that it depends on the situation.
It does depend on the situation. Now, if my significant other passed on and this wasn't the case, then no, I'm not gonna say he can't marry or not go in peace, knowing that he would probably remarry in the next couple of years. No.
Do you feel like Tori came back a little too entitled?
No.
No.
Oh, no, not at all. No, she came back to get what was hers. Absolutely.
Damn.
Well deserved.
I mean, you were talking life insurance policy. You were talking everything that was in that house.
Run me.
But we thought you were dead.
Yeah, what's that?
But I ain't. Hello. Good to see you. Run me my funds. No. We got to. And I think, I do see both sides. I understand that they probably thought, okay, we can move on with our lives. We can invest here. We can invest there. But I think, obviously, when she shows back up, it's like, okay, this does belong to her. This came from her father. You know what I mean? Is this really mine? I'm going to, at that point, say, okay, whatever we got to do to fix this and whatever makes you comfortable, because obviously you've probably been through some things. However we can help, I'm here for it. But I don't necessarily know if she was greeted with that energy.
Word.
It's hard to talk about the movie without
it really
people seeing,
is without
right?
spoiling it. That's why you gotta watch.
And they're spoiling it, because that's the thing.
Exactly. And don't be the watcher that watches for 30 seconds and be like, okay, what's next? Let me just go on IG. No, you have to be invested in this movie, because it's not a slow moving movie at all. As a matter of fact, it's gonna catch you immediately. But I feel like in order for you to really get into it, you have to put some things down, sit there and actually watch, engage, and then I think your mind is gonna be blown by the end of the movie.
You have to have a little crazy in you to do this, to play this character.
See, I had to tap into something.
You tapped into something.
But the thing about being an actor, you can't judge the character. So I couldn't go into this thing saying, well, Toya wouldn't do that. Or, would Toya really say that? Or I can't do that. And the reason I decided to play this character is because I felt her story deserved to be told. And there are people out here not going through something as extreme as this, but people that are maybe suffering in silence, or they feel they're being treated unfairly in a marriage or any kind of relationship, and they don't have the guts to speak up about it. So I enjoy playing roles, like this. And I wanted to feel stretched. This was something that was out of the ordinary for me. I've played the well-to-do wife who has it all together. No, I got in there and I was like, strip me down. I want to look absolutely crazy. And when I was sending photos from set to like my family members, they were like, okay, wait, let me show up. Where are you at? Because you look nuts.
You ever got that crazy in a real relationship? You ever at all had to get a little crazy?
You know what's so funny?
Uh-oh.
At the airport just yesterday.
Oh, you got crazy yesterday?
I was looking. No, I didn't get crazy yesterday. I was looking through my phone for something, and I saw that I had stored a side chick's number from my ex-boyfriend in my phone. I was like, why do I still have this?
You forgot to call her?
I never called her.
Yeah.
But why do I even have this in here?
Because you wanted to call her.
It was just a just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. But I had to have a little bit of offness. There was a little bit of something.
How long was it in your phone?
Why does that mean offness?
It's been there.
Like
maybe
before COVID?
Wait, I'm gonna say 2007.
Jesus.
That's why I was like, I know I've had several phones since this.
Did you feel like just texting her and be like, hey, you still with him? I'm not, but I just want to know, did they work out for y'all?
It did not. It did not. He is, no, I don't think he's a settling type, but I just feel like I had to have a little bit of something off.
I don't think that means you off.
Why did I have it though?
Because you wanted to call her and see what was going on. Woman to woman. I'm just calling you woman to woman.
I was ready to go for the woman to woman conversation. Right. But but I'm also the type that I'm like, I'm not even going to give you that type of energy. Like, okay, if I'm not going to be in no competition for no man or anybody. So if you want him, sis, and if he wants you, by all means.
Gotcha.
Y'all have that. But
Did you erase the number?
I did not. So we should go.
Just in case.
Just in case.
I should go and handle that.
If she's a well-known side chick, you never know.
No, she's not. She was very, and at the end of the day, me and her probably could have been friends. She's super sweet, quiet to herself, no issues.
Why the hell you know all of this about this woman? You did a whole profile check on her?
She's a Virgo.
Social security number is, no, I did, we got off that. But yeah, I thought about that last night.
Now, not to give away too much of the movie, but would the money that you were owed make up for everything that happened to you?
No.
Okay.
Oh no, this woman was terrible.
Okay.
Oh, it was awful. Like I can't even begin to describe the things that she went through. She went through some things. So no, money doesn't make up for it, but it's best they can do. I mean, you can't make up for time. You can't get time back. And she lost 6 years? She lost 5-6 years. You can't get that time back. There were things that she wanted to do in her life. She was, she wanted to have children. She wanted to, do things with her business. All these, she can't get that time back. Yeah, you can't buy that time back.
What I love about the movie is that you actually played it. Well, Vicky or Tori goes through, both all the traumas, like losing her parents early and then being kidnapped and almost killed and all of that. What are some things that you had to do to get ready for this? Because this is a pretty serious role.
Very, very, very. I did do some research and look up things on, because I didn't get the chance to. I really wanted to go and sit with some women who had, even if they were in shelters, like to talk to women who had been through abusive or domestic violent relationships. I've known people that had experienced that before, but I did read up on things like that. Kidnappings. It's a whole lot. It's something you actually have to, I'm sure, experience in order to really truly tap into it. But honestly, I just went into it, not judging it, allowing myself to feel those moments when we did the kidnapping scenes, when we did the stuff in the forest or whatever. Like, I was afraid. Like, we were shooting those scenes at night. I'm a scaredy cat. I don't even watch scary commercials. Like,
so it felt very real.
It's very real. So I allowed myself to feel that fear. I allowed myself to, feel like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen next. Even though cameras were rolling, I knew homie was going to pop out the bushes. I still, in that moment, allowed myself to feel.
How do you come back from that?
That's where the process was. It was being able to snap out of that and leave all of those emotions on set. Mm-hmm. That was the hardest part, like going back to your room and not carrying that, because even with some of the emotional scenes, I had to tap into some of my own traumas, and there were so many times where the cameras would stop rolling and they would yell cut, and I would be crying for another 30 minutes because I was still there and still shook and still could feel all of those feelings. And I said, okay, you're doing your work today. You're doing your work today, because if I'm having to call my therapist after a scene, that means I really tapped into something that I thought I was probably over. And
would you do another role like this?
I would, because I do feel like sometimes people are scared to play roles like this. They don't want to be ugly on camera. They don't want people to see that ugly cry. They don't want people to see them, outside of glam. And that's why I love being an actress outside of music. It's because I want people to see all sides of, first of all, LaToya, but also I truly want to speak for women. I really want to be the best representative I possibly can. And if there's a woman out there that is going through something like Victoria has gone through, I think her story needs to be told.
Word.
All right, we got more with LaToya Luckett. When we come back, don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with LaToya Luckett. Her new Lifetime movie, I Thought My Husband's Wife Was Dead, is out on August 3rd. Jess.
Said outside of music, would you say that your love for acting surpassed your love for music? Because I know music is your number one passion.
It is. But I mean, it's like asking which one is your favorite child. They're both gifts given by God, and I love that He has allowed me and given me a platform to be able to share them. I can't say which one I love the most.
Did you always love acting, or it was one of those things where music was your love and you was like, let me try this, and you fell in love with it?
I just fell into acting. I would do school plays as a kid. We all did.
Which one did you do? Rock Soup?
Annie?
No, Pinocchio. My dog played Annie. He played Sandy and Annie. Okay. That's funny you say that. But yes.
Your dog?
My dog got casted to play Sandy in Annie in a Miller Outdoor Theater in Houston, Texas. Like, that's a big thing.
Where did that money go to? Does it go to you? You got to donate it to a shelter?
How much does a dog get paid for that?
I think my parents probably got it. I don't know where the funds for that went. I don't know who got paid.
Poor dog. Okay.
The dog, I mean, the food stayed the same, so he didn't get no extra treats or nothing.
And wait till that dog sue you later for treating him wrong.
God rest his soul, Sam.
Oh, he died?
Damn.
Yeah, he died a long time ago.
Wait till
Damn, I'm sorry.
Peta or Peter.
The dog is dead.
I don't know if the baby got paid. I don't know if the baby got paid. I'll ask. I'll ask my mom and dad later on about that. But I fell into acting. I was on the road with a play. That was my first time really doing anything to do with acting. And I got a call from an agency, Paradigm Agency, and they asked to take a meeting. They sent me on my first audition. My first audition was for Preacher's Kid. I got casted as, it was a smaller role. And then I think a week before they actually started production, they asked me would I be okay with taking the lead. And I didn't think twice. I got on a plane to Atlanta, and here we are.
I always wonder, how is life in the industry different now from when you first started? Because it feels like a whole new world.
Whole new world. I mean, you got to think, I started when I was 12 years old. Wow. We were singing everywhere. I mean, in front of grocery stores, on planes, anywhere that our voices could be heard. Talent shows. The grind was different. Like, I feel like everything's happens a lot faster now. Of course, we have social media platforms. People can post their music, YouTube, all these, SoundCloud, all these things. That wasn't available to us. So we depended on local news. We depended on just, local talent shows, the hot local producers to produce our records. The grind was a lot tougher.
I feel like the barrier of entry was tougher too.
Absolutely. First of all, the main goal was to get a record deal.
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't really even need that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you got your record deal, you was on. Or to even get the attention, if you think back in the day, you had to get a manager first.
Mm-hmm.
So getting a manager was like the big deal before our time. And then to get a producer to recognize you so that they would produce your album. It was so many huge steps that you had to take before you got your big opportunity. That's why I think like once you got that big opportunity, it was a different feeling. You didn't take it lightly. You showed up. We showed up. We know how to show up on time. We showed up ready. The live performances, we was giving it all. I mean, you had to be able to sing, act, and dance when we was coming up. You had to have all of the things. And I think now it's just a little different.
Would you want your kids to jump in there?
You ain't gotta have no talent, huh?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
You got obviously folk got to like you for something.
Would you want your kids to be in this industry?
You know what? I wouldn't say don't. I would share my experiences with them and say, hey, honey, this ain't for the weak. And don't do it. Don't just do it for money.
Why you say you wouldn't?
I wouldn't because I know mentally the things that you have to go through. I saw a lot. I've seen a whole lot, good and bad, in my time in this entertainment industry. And I know that I had to become a different type of person. I've never hardened my heart towards anybody. But you have to have a very strong mentality to be in this industry and unwavering in your faith and so many other things. You have to stay true to yourself. And I think that nowadays, especially with, the new generation, somebody leave a bad comment on Instagram, they ready to be done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't be that fragile.
Now, you said your faith tested. What was the worst test that you had to overcome? Or what was the worst thing that you've seen? Without saying names, of course.
I mean, I've seen some things. I mean, of course, I had my experience, which we went through that as children. So, thank God. Whoa. With having to go through even just not having friendships, kid friendships. Like, we started at 12. Some of us started at 9. So to lose a best friend or not, have that communication with them anymore, and for that to be such a major change, shift in your life, to be able to have to deal with that. And back then, like, therapists weren't in. We didn't have a therapist to walk us through a transition like that. So it was basically, I think, for me, the grace of God that he was able to put angels in my life to help guide me into, the next phase of my life. And I don't know how many people would have been able to survive that. And also, you see greed. You see greed in this industry a lot. You see people caring about you one day, and this is not me speaking on my experience, but people love you one day and the next day is, I don't even know their name. Who? You got to just be a different kind of person to deal with that.
I was going to ask you, because you said, you can't be too fragile, and you did kind of touch on it when you said there was no therapist back then. But even back then, y'all had to be fragile, too. Yeah. So if it wasn't for those people walking y'all through, and I'm sure you did crack.
What?
Yeah,
I mean, here's the cool part. Like, there wasn't, like, Shade Room or Media Takeout to see the cracking. Like, I was able to actually have my feelings and my mess-ups and my emotions in the comfort of my home. Until
Wendy Williams found out. There wasn't Wendy Williams back then.
It was, but Wendy didn't have. She ain't had nothing to say about me, thank God. And I was just able to heal and go through everything that I needed to go through without a camera in my face or a blog finding out or something like that. And I remember when everything first happened, I was in my bedroom listening to the local radio station, and they started talking about it. And I was alone in my room, 17, 18 years old. And I just remember putting the sheets over my head.
And by it, you mean the breakup?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's got to be, like, frustrating to constantly hear about. Because it's like...
that didn't go away for a while.
Yeah.
It didn't go away. And it's like having a for real relationship. It's a divorce. It's a major divorce. And seeing your partner move on and be successful and folk love them, and and here's the part, like, I am glad that situation happened, because one, I was able to, I'm a PK, but I got to know God on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? My relationship with God changed. I also became confident in myself. Had I not, gone through that, I wouldn't have become a solo artist. I didn't even feel that I was even ready to move on or be a part of this industry after that happened. And God allowed the opportunity for me to get back in the studio. Then I got a record. Then I got a record deal. Then I started performing. And I was having like major breakdowns before even going live on stage, because I was like, I'm up here by myself. Like, what am I going to do? But had I not gone through those things, I don't think I would be as confident as I am today. I don't think I would believe in my voice the way that I do today. I don't think that I would have even said, okay, I'm going to expand and believe in God to take on this new career as an actress. I probably just would have stayed in my comfort zone. Right. So I'm glad.
All right, well, don't move. We got more with LaToya Luckett when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with LaToya Luckett. Charlamagne?
Question, because you said something just now that made me think about it. You know, you said you're watching everybody go on to have tremendous success, right? But when you're in a group like a Destiny's Child, I would think even at a young age, you kind of knew who was going to be the breakout star. Like, you knew, like, or did they tell all of y'all that all of y'all was going to be breakout stars?
No. It was a team player mentality, so I don't think any of us at that time were thinking someone was going to go solo. It was about the group. And we were groomed to have that group mentality. But I mean, come on, you hit that girl, open her mouth, it's different. And I'm not going to sit up here and compare myself or go, well, you know, she doesn't deserve more opportunities. First of all, she brought me in the group. She showed up to school and showed me the t-shirt and asked me, you know, to audition for her dad.
What did she say? Do you want to be a child of destiny?
She did not say that, because that was not the name of the group. It was called Girls Time at the time. You know, she said, you know, you want to audition for my dad? And I said, absolutely. And she gave me the biggest break of my life.
Wow.
I will always be grateful for her. I will always admire her for her talents. I don't think I've ever met someone who worked harder than Beyonce Giselle Knowles. That is not her name anymore. It's Beyonce Knowles Carter. I am so proud of everything that she's done, and to even say that I was a part of a chapter of her life and a part of such a phenomenal group. Shout out to all the girls of the children: Kelly, Beyonce, Latavia, Michelle. I love y'all all dearly. Happy birthday, Michelle.
Happy born day, Tanitra.
Happy birthday, Mish. But I'm grateful. You'll never hear an ugly word come out.
Y'all just had a reunion, too. Well, the semi-reunion earlier this year.
We were in the same room for the first time ever. And it was I really still can't wrap my head around that moment, because I've all been around all of them individually over the, you know, past few years, but having us all in the same room at the same time with all our different energies was kind of like, hey, okay, you know, we're you know, moms, wives, all the things. We were talking more about that, and then we prayed together, we hugged, cried, and
people always would ask, is there any possibility of a reunion tour?
I do not know.
Reunion song?
I'd be down for
reunion show.
Listen, I would love something like that. Who wouldn't? If the opportunity presented itself, I would welcome it.
Yeah, I saw you earlier this year. You said that Beyonce created a wonderful space for the Destiny's Child reunion.
She really, really did. Yeah. It was so cute when she came off stage. She was on her cart, her and Jay. She dang near hopped off that cart while it was still moving to come and embrace us and give us a hug. And she's like, "Yes, girl, this outfit, da da da." You know, immediately we went. First of all, to watch her go from doing. Was that a 3-hour show?
Yes.
Was it 3 hours? Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
it was 3 hours.
It was 3 hours. 3-hour show. Go backstage. I don't know how that baby switched into that hoodie so quick, that black hoodie outfit. Got on the cart with her husband. Immediately, that energy presented itself. Okay, she's gone right into wife mode. And then she hops off the cart and the children just run. And I said, okay, she didn't even have time to woo-saw. She goes right back into being a mom. You know, and then we're there, and there's this big new moment for her. I'm like, how is she taking all this on? And I, at that moment, wanted to go, girl, have you had 10 minutes? Somebody bring her some water, some lemon. Do you need some towels? She didn't really get to have that. She just went with the flow. But it was beautiful to see her come off the stage, entertaining, I don't know how many people, over 75,000 people, and go straight into making sure she was present for her daughters who were present there. You know, that just speaks to who she is. It really does.
I do have one last question, because you said you wouldn't want your kids in the business. Right?
I said that, what I had said, Charlamagne, was I wouldn't say don't be in the business, but what I would do is share my experience. I would say it's not for the weak. Also, I'm a person that feels like God doesn't take you through things for nothing. And I love to share my testimony. I love to share things that I've been through so that it will hopefully be a learning experience for somebody else. And to also show somebody, hey, even though you might be going through a storm right now, there's light at the end of the tunnel. It for real, might be okay.
That's right.
You might come out of this thing all right.
That's right.
So I would share that with my children and say, hey, you know, if you're going to do it, you better be serious about it. Don't do it just for no money. Don't do it just for fun. But you got to do it for the deep love of it. When I say love, I'm talking about that unfailing love. I'm talking about that when it hurts, when you don't feel like doing it no more, when you're tired, when you don't feel like showing up for people, when you don't feel like performing, when you're having a bad day, when somebody done pissed you off right before or says something to throw you off, you still got to get up there and share your gift. If you can still do it and not think or blink twice, then do it.
Well, my question is, why didn't you share all of that amazing advice with your dog? You just let your dog go out there.
Are we still talking about Sam? He done gone to be with the Lord.
Latoya Luckett, we appreciate you for joining us.
Absolutely. We love you.
That's not my man.
Thank you.
That is not. I don't like him. I don't like him. Well, thank you for joining us, Latoya Luckett.
Thank you. Can we please watch the movie, y'all? I thought
my husband's dog was dead
It's
Saturday,
not
August 3rd.
I know. I thought my husband's dead. I thought my husband's dog was dead. No, I thought my husband's wife was dead.
Yes.
What? Just watch the movie. Your girl in there looking all the way crazy. Just know that.
And it's a Lifetime movie.
It's a Lifetime movie. Saturday, August 3rd. I thought my husband's wife was dead. I know it's a long title, but please watch it.
But it's very intriguing, like you said. It make you want to be like, okay.
Thank you, Jess.
Super.
And blessings to you and the rest of your pregnancy. I hope baby shows up soon and on time and healthy and blessed and favored in Jesus' name.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right. It's Latoya Luckett. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious is out today, but we holding it down for her. So let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. Don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a coach of shit.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Well, all my chicken fans and my Popeyes fans, Popeyes if you haven't heard, released 6 new flavors: ghost pepper, sweet and spicy, honey barbecue, roasted garlic parmesan, signature hot, and honey lemon pepper.
Is this an ad, or are you just being a fat nigga?
Well, I'm telling you about something. So that is their if you're a chicken lover, that's their new recipes and their new flavors that they have out. Well, Cardi B was having a late night session in the studio, and she decided to try some. And here's what she said after trying it.
Popeyes, I really fumbled with this flavor because this flavor is not it. Like, this lemon pepper flavor with honey or this sweet taste on it, it's just not good. It tastes like a Sprite soda. I don't like it. From 1 through 10, I'll give it a 2. I like the other one. I like the sweet heat. I was trying to be a little different. I was trying to do lemon pepper. I did not thought it was gonna come with a sweet kick to it. I don't like it. It's a dub. Now I'm mad.
Well, Popeyes responded. Popeye said, if you can't take the heat, then get out of the kitchen, and we are in the kitchen a lot. We welcome all wing rankings and reviews, as we believe variety is the spice of life, and that's why we have 6 flavors for wing enthusiasts like you, Cardi. So hopefully you can enjoy. But Cardi was in the studio, hopefully wrapping up her latest album.
No, that's why the second album taking so long. She eating Popeyes at 3 in the morning and falling asleep. You ain't finishing none of them damn sessions because you catching itis eating Popeyes at 3, 4 in the morning.
That might be it too, but yeah. So that was her. So if you're gonna go try it, and she didn't like it, but maybe you will. Now, Tory Lanez, all my Tory Lanez fans, he's releasing a new album tomorrow. It's gonna call Prison Tapes, and he released some audio of him talking.
Well, if you type
about
that in on Pornhub, you probably see something nasty. Type in Prison Tapes on Pornhub and see what come up.
Is that the first thing that came to your mind?
Brandon, do that real quick.
You ain't doing it. Brandon's like you ain't doing it.
I just want to see what come up. Just tell me some of the titles once you type it in.
Let's hear what Tory Lanez had to say.
Yo, to all my umbrellas was good, man. Quick update 2024. I got a lot of good news, man. First and foremost, I want to talk about the music. After about 20-something to 30-something ups and mistakes, me and my engineer have finally figured out how to record music over the jail phone and still keep the quality as professional as I had it on the street. It's over. I done cracked the code, man. This means that not even these prison walls can stop me from dropping new music. It's crazy. That being said, man, I'm about to start dropping hot heaps of coal on y'all head top. You know what I mean? I'm dropping the all-new Free Tory playlist. It's going to be updated every week with new music that I'm recording from prison in real time. You know, this is the first of its kind. And although God has already showed me that this moment is only temporary, it speaks testimony to the fact that no matter where they put me, they can't lock down my spirit, my ambition, my soul, my passion, nor my destiny. Umbrella, I'll be home very soon. But in the meanwhile, Free Tory playlist on the way, you heard?
Hey, they got prison tapes on Pornhub for real. Brandon looked it up.
So what's on there? What are the prison tapes?
Hot sex in a prison cell. I'm not clicking on the video. Hot sex in a prison cell. Taking BBC while in jail.
What?
Yeah, this is nasty. I'm cool on that.
That's gonna be in your search history now, Brandon. Yeah, so that is Tory Lanez. And lastly, Casa Night premiered a new Drake and Lil Yachty song during his live stream, which we're about to get on right now. And one of Drake's producers, Gordo, he actually spoke out. He says, "Ever since this all happened, I've seen him happier. It's really weird. He's pretty jolly. The internet makes it seem like, oh, that photo, he's all sad and ish. That's just a bad photo from a bad camera. But because it's him, it's put under a magnifying glass like, oh, look at his eyes. He's looking a little droopy. He hasn't slept. But the guy's been happy as ish. To be honest, he is just
Who's that
chilling."
talking?
That's one of Drake's producers, Gordo.
What Drake posted to? He don't cry when you're around y'all. He cry in the car.
Shut up, man.
He cry in the Phantom. Okay? He can't escape not like us. All right? What you supposed to do, cry in front of y'all?
Yeah, but I guess he's referring to the picture. It was Drake and Michael Rubin, and people were saying he just looks so sad in the picture.
You be sad in a party too if you don't know if the DJ gonna try you or not. you watching your back every second of the time, every second of the day you in a party. You just like, damn, man. If I go out, I'm probably gonna hear Not Like Us. The best way for me to hear Not Like Us is to stay in the house. So if I'm in a party, the DJ just might try you. It's the biggest song of the summer.
I don't think anybody would try him while he's in the club.
It ain't about trying him, but I gotta please the people. I can't say, you know what, I'm not gonna play this song because Drake here. What if mad people requesting the song?
You can't do that.
God.
You can't play that.
Okay, well, you're not a DJ of the people. I always say DJ is a public servant. You're not serving the people then. You know?
Do you remember back in the day when 50 and Ja and Ja was in the club and you play a 50 record? DJs get beat up.
They didn't have a Not Like Us, though. They didn't have, like, none of the diss records. 50 had some amazing diss records of Ja, but they weren't this. You can't avoid Not Like Us, bro.
Damn. All right. Well, that is Jess with the Mess. Well, that is the mess, I should say. Jess is out today. But now we're going to get that song on right after this donkey tease. Who you giving your donkey to?
For after the hour, I'm going to tell y'all why I think Jesus is on TikTok.
What?
Well, let's discuss.
All right. Well, let's get into the joint right now. This is new Drake featuring Lil Yachty. Let us know what you think. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Donkey Today is up next.
Don't be out here acting like a donkey.
Hee-haw, bitch. Hee-haw.
It's time for Donkey of the Day. I'm a big boy. I can take it. If he feel I deserve it, ain't no big deal.
I know Charlamagne guy gonna have some funny shit say out his mouth.
If you gotta say something you may not agree with, doesn't mean I'm mean.
Who's getting that donkey? That donkey. That donk.
Donkey of the Day right there.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You can call me the Donkey of the Day, but I mean no harm.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, July 25th goes to Kristen Battlecletty. I think I said her last name wrong. Kristen is 35 years old, and yesterday she entered a guilty plea on one count of wire fraud. Now, let me give you a little backstory on Kristen. She's a former administrative assistant at a Tuscaloosa Catholic Church, and she has pleaded guilty to embezzling money. Yes, Kristen was stealing from the church. So many people's tithes and offerings didn't make it to the Lord or the pastor because Kristen got to it first. Kristen stole approximately $300,000, $300,000 from St. Francis. And it's one thing to steal from the church. That's just disgusting, okay? Legally and morally. That's the place you worship. They serve the community. People give 10% of their hard-earned money. Tithing, showing trust in God, relying on God to meet needs while also becoming more aware of the needs of others. They give an offering, which is just more of the same. They just tell you it means something different, okay? Tithing shows trust in God. Offerings are usually out of gratitude for what God has done. Same thing. Meanwhile, God, like, y'all think I need money? What you think God paid contractors to build the sun? Huh? You think God got Mexicans patching holes on the moon that he has to take care of with a little cash? Stop it. Anyway, Christian stole this $300,000, and we haven't even got to the good part yet. Do you know what she used this money for? Let's go to Fox 6 News on your side for the report, please.
A former church employee pled guilty
in a theft investigation at that Tuscaloosa church.
Prosecutors say Kristen Battacletti stole $300,000 from St. Francis of Assisi Catholic Church.
You're Brian Henry at that plea hearing and now live at 5 from outside of the federal courthouse. Brian, long end here to a case we've been tracking for a while.
Today's hearing was a mere formality, admitting her guilt before the judge. Battacletti admitted to stealing $300,000 to buy TikTok coins, along with personal goods and items. She could get up to 20 years in prison, $250,000 in fines, or supervised release.
Kristen, what? You celebrating the wrong creators. I mean, you got your creator priorities all mixed up. You stole $300,000 from the church to buy gifts on TikTok? You risking going to hell to buy TikTok coins? $220,000 in TikTok coins to give to your favorite content creators, but you don't give a damn about the creator of all things? See, Unc can't handle this, y'all. Okay, your Uncle Charlotte just can't handle this. Nope, this is why I'm letting the grades grow in. Okay, what is it, the grades? I'm a veteran, OG status, 46 years old, born in 1978. I grew up before all this. So to be in a world now where a woman 35 years old would steal from people in the church who are tithing and offering, giving their hard-earned coins to show gratitude to God, to steal from them to buy TikTok coins to watch people dance is insane to me. Now I need to know who was Christian watching. Okay, who the hell was Christian following? Whose content was that fire that made you come up with a scheme to steal from a church? Okay, all right, who is your favorite TikTok creator, Christian? I have to know. This woman is now facing 20 years in prison, 3 years of supervised release, and a fine of $250,000. I only have one logical reason she could have possibly thought this was okay.
What?
Jesus must be on TikTok. Jesus may have returned on the low and got an account on TikTok, probably going by the name Jesus, something like that, you know what I'm saying? And he over there turning water into Casamigos. Okay, Jesus over on TikTok, not walking on water. He dancing the Yaglow on the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, Jesus probably on TikTok telling them he raised Joe Biden from the dead after the debate. Jesus on TikTok right now. It has to be. That's the only logical explanation I got as to why Christian would steal $300,000 from the church and give $220,000 of that to her favorite creators on TikTok. Okay, Jesus must be over there. That's all I got. Okay, she's not sentenced until 11/26, and I would really like to know, are the TikTok creators going to return the favor? Huh? Where's the free Christian hashtags? Where's the free Christian challenge? See, Christian, you out here stealing from the only entity that can help you at a time like this, and that's the church. Okay, you need people praying for you right now because nobody on TikTok is. Right now, you need the real creator, the creator of all things. And if you've been praying and feeling like it's not working, sadly, God doesn't notify users when they've been blocked. Please give Kristen Battacletti the biggest hee-haw. Stealing from the church, okay, the real creator, to give the creators on TikTok when TikTok isn't doing nothing but imitating God. Okay, all they do is bite all God's designs. Speaking of biting, Big Mack just walked in.
Yeah. We didn't talk nothing about food though.
No, but I'm part of the TikTok community, and I am a liver. I'm a creator, so I wanted to just kind of chime in on this.
Yeah, Mack be on TikTok a lot.
Okay. Yeah, and it just bothers me because I don't get the gifts that other people get. Like, I don't get unis, I don't get universes. I get people send me.
What's the uni? What is a universe?
Uni is like it is an equivalent to like $550.
So they're giving away universes on TikTok.
Yeah, because people are entertaining.
God created the universe. Continue.
Right, but see, my issue is, everybody sends me all the food gifts, and they're not worth what the $500. They're worth like 10 cents, but I get like the gummy bears and the ice cream cones and the hot dogs and the
that ain't God.
And the, like, I'm entertaining too.
Okay.
I deserve a uni. I'm as big as a universe. Why wouldn't I get a universe?
You want cash is what you're saying.
I want a lion. Rawr.
How much is a lion?
About, I think it's like $220.
God created lions.
Yeah.
I'm sure I know that.
And also on my live right now at Radio Big Mac on TikTok, we are forming a strip club for fat people. So every day when we go on live, we get different names. So right now, what's winning is Rolls and Poles and Nickelodeon. So if you want to get on my live and we
y'all
do
gonna
this.
have a fat people strip club?
Yeah, because there's a lot of chubby chasers out there, and there's no home for people that like,
So the dancers.
I'm here for Big Back City. I'm with you on that.
Big Back City is
Big
fire.
Back City. I'm with that.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. What y'all need?
We weren't sure if it was just going to be big guys or big girls, because originally we had ding dongs for big guys, but then the community on TikTok, they told us we call ourselves Team Europe. They decided it should be guys and girls, so we shouldn't separate.
Are you tipping dollars or food?
No, that's what I'm saying. They send me the food gifts all the time. Like I want a lion.
The crazy
I want
thing
a
about
universe.
Big Back City, the fat strip club, like when you order wings, they just bring you out a basket of bones because they didn't make it to your section.
Because the chef, yeah, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
like
that's what we're working on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Have a blessed day, man.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Now, when we come back, Jess Hilarious is out today. So usually we do Jess Fix My Mess, but today is Ask C&E. 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, you can call us up right now. 800-585-1051. Call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
That time again.
Ask Charlamagne and DJ Envy anything.
Pick it up.
It's time to Ask C&E.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Jess is out today, so we're doing Ask C&E. If you need our relationship advice or any type of advice, you can call us. Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this is Brandon.
What's up, Brandon?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's your question, brother?
I got a question. Say I was dealing with this young lady, right? We first met. She said she wanted to be in a situationship. Like, just want to have fun, hang out, do whatever. So we're kicking it. And then all of a sudden, I was over at her house past weekend. I fall asleep. I get hit in the face by my cell phone. She goes through my phone and finds out, I was talking to other women.
That's your dumb ass. See, I don't want to hear it no more. Not because you was cheating.
No.
Black men don't cheat.
He said he was in a situationship. That's not a relationship. He said that that means she's open to do what she wants to do and he can do what he wants to do.
She set the tone for the situationship.
How?
It was her idea. That's what she said. She said she just wants to have fun and hang out. She wasn't ready for a relationship. She didn't want to be in a relationship.
Yeah, but she ain't tell you to sleep with other people, did she?
Nah, that's the thing, though. I wasn't sleeping with anybody. I was just talking.
So you want to be in a relationship with her, but she didn't want to be with you. But now when she sees you talking to other women, she's tight.
Yeah, exactly. Like I didn't sleep with any other woman. Just conversating.
Y'all not being completely honest with each other. Y'all just giving each other selective honesty here and there. You got to lay it all out, my brother. You got to say, look, I'm either going to be with you and be committed to you, or we going to have this situationship and I'm going to creep with other people. If y'all ain't having that conversation, then she got a reason to be mad.
He tried to have a relationship. She said no.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand you to a certain extent. Yeah, I can see why she being mad, feelings get involved, but you set the ground up for the relationship. I was following your rules and your terms.
But you did not tell her that you would be creeping with other people.
I don't feel as though I should have had to say anything if we were in a situationship.
Well, now. I mean, that's
Nobody
what you should have did. If it's a situationship,
listen to me from the beginning.
You should have been like, I'm talking to other chicks as well. But she
did not just say that.
Yeah, you did, but you said it nasty. So
man, shut up.
He wasn't giving.
Yeah, it was a little mean.
No,
I'm in Columbia too. Shout out to South Carolina.
Salute to the 803.
He wasn't giving.
You didn't want to hear what I was saying. You know I'm right. Now have a good day.
You too, brother. I appreciate it.
All right.
Why you trying to hang up on that man like that?
I ain't got time. I'm a married man. I don't talk to people in situationships, okay? That ain't serious enough for me. All right? See, that's your problem. Okay? Talking to them people that ain't...
He just needed some help.
You're a married man.
He just said he needed some help.
I don't talk to people in situationships.
Hello, who's this?
I'm bougie.
Yes, sir. Hey, from Indy.
Hey, what's up, brother? What's your question?
Hey, so when y'all wise, obviously y'all made the right decision. Did you hear God's voice or did you see God through your woman?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I did.
Every day of my life.
As soon as I seen her, I absolutely positively did.
And to this day, right now, I see God. I say that to my daughters too. I see God in my wife and my daughters every day.
Okay, that's what I needed to hear. It's showtime.
All right.
Why, you ready to get married?
I ain't about to get married, but I'm about to make some changes so that we can solidify.
You gonna propose?
There we go.
Make that proposal fire too. I had a fire proposal. Okay, I got engaged. Well, don't worry. I got engaged on an island called Anguilla. But you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But just make it fire.
Sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be out in Anguilla in January, February. But I got you.
Okay.
Ooh, there you go.
Well, good luck, brother.
That's home. I love it.
Hey, we locked in.
Yes,
I appreciate y'all.
All righty now. All right. Ask C&E. 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, ask C&E now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Ask Charlamagne and DJ Envy anything.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
It's time to ask C&E.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Usually we do Jess Fix My Mess, but Jess is out, so we're we're asking you to call us up if you need any type of advice, relationship advice, or whatever it may be. We're here for you. Hello, who's this?
My name's Antonio. What's up?
Hey, what's up, brother? What's your question for C&E?
It's pretty simple, man. I work a lot. I work really long hours, and my girlfriend thinks I'm cheating. We've been together for a year. What do I do when she thinks I'm cheating, but I'm just out here simply getting that bag?
Are you cheating? Have you cheated before and got caught?
Nah, never.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
Well, why does she think you're cheating?
Honestly, I think it's the long hours. I mean, I do have female coworkers. My one female coworker is considered like my best friend, and they met, so it's weird, but she accused me of cheating multiple times, and I ain't do nothing wrong. Like, I just work really long hours.
I'm going to tell you something, and I mean this sincerely, and it's just something to look into. I don't know. I'm not saying it's true. Just something to look into. If you not cheating, and you haven't cheated, and you haven't given your woman any reason to feel, insecure, she might have a guilty conscience because she might be doing something she ain't got no business doing. I'm just saying that you might want to look into it. That's all I'm saying.
That's facts. Or maybe she's been cheated on before, and she's bringing past trauma into this new relationship.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
You just started an argument in his crib. He gonna go home right now. I know you cheated on me.
I just gave him something to look into. That's all.
You heard his voice? He's like,
I just gave him something
called
to
her the
look
other day.
into.
She ain't answer the phone. Damn. Sorry, homie. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Good morning. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Okay, Lisa. What's your question for C&E?
Okay, the question is, my husband said he was going out of town to make some money and got too comfortable up there. When I looked on his phone, all I see was him receiving oral sex from different random white women.
A white woman gave your black husband oral sex?
A couple of them, not just one.
Oh, boy. Dr. Umar will be so upset with you. Well, with your husband.
What happened? I wasn't listening. You said you was sleeping with white boys.
Yeah, no, not white boys.
I'm just assuming that because I heard you say Dr. Umar.
No, she said her husband went out of town, and when she took her husband's phone, she seen her husband getting oral sex from random white women.
Damn! Hawk Tour! See what happens when Hawk Tour goes mainstream? Were they doing a good job?
No, come on, man. So what is your question?
Serious question. Were they doing a good job?
Well, I guess so. He was going, he was there for it.
Well, how do you feel about this? Tell me how you really feel.
And how long you been married?
We've been married for 7 years, and how I feel about it is that I think he got too comfortable up there, and also he's in jail now behind one of the white women.
Oh, he's in jail.
And also, he won't sign the divorce papers.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
you made your decision.
He ain't your problem no more.
Nope.
I was going to ask you, are you going to leave him? But shoot, he left you. He in jail.
Yeah.
What happened with the white woman? What the white woman did?
They ain't doing nothing. They probably giving oral sex to somebody else by now.
No, I'm saying, what did he do to her to end up in jail?
Yeah, why did he get locked up?
Oh, see, that I don't know because that's considered secret. But I guess they must have got into it. Maybe he was cheating on her with another white woman. If she got upset with him.
And how old is he?
Probably called the cops on him.
How old is he?
38.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel sorry for him. You know why I don't feel sorry for him?
Why?
Because black men don't cheat. And when you put yourself in a situation that you know you ain't got no business in, you got to deal with the consequences of it. He knew he ain't had no business cheating on you. He did it. And, he had to pay the price for it.
Yes, the ultimate price.
So what you want us to do? Why you calling it?
I was just calling to say, just to spin and express myself.
Okay.
You already gave me the answer. That was it.
That's all.
But he should get a dog here today, though, too.
That's right. Don't stress yourself out. Do not stress yourself out. That man made a choice, and his choices have him in the situation that he's in right now.
Exactly.
That's right.
Damn it, man. All right. Well, you have a good one, mama.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, P. Jeez. What you want me to say? That man ain't had no. That man knew what he was doing was wrong,
and he locked up now.
And that's what happens. By the way, it's just another example of why you shouldn't cheat. If you're gonna commit yourself to a woman, you gotta really commit yourself to that woman, because things like that will happen. When you know better, you're supposed to do better, and when you know better and don't do better, you end up in situations like that. That's just how life works.
All right, well, ask CNE 800-585-1051. Now, when we come back, we got to talk about Boosie. A couple of days ago, we reported that his charges were dropped. Well, not anymore. We'll explain when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Come on, man.
Morning, everybody.
That record, man.
Steve J, Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
And I know we played that Drake and Yachty record earlier, but I already said, man, the best thing Drake can do is take a break.
Just get low for a little bit.
Get low for a while and let nostalgia bring him back. Let people say after about 6 months to a year, damn, man, remember Drake? Remember when Drake used to do this? Like, let nostalgia bring him back. It will. But you should get low for a minute.
All right, well, let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies, don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's the culture shifter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Now we got to congratulate Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. Empire State of Mind is now certified diamond, so it has sold 10 million copies.
Okay.
So congratulations. That's Jay's third diamond record. Number one is Iggy's in Paris with Kanye. Of course, this one and Umbrella with Rihanna. So congratulations to Jay-Z.
Drop on the clues bounce with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys.
All right, now the second lawsuit against Chris Brown and Yellow Beezy popped up yesterday. Now, Jess Hilarious, who's out today, reported that they were being sued over a fight over $50 million. And now the security guard working at the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas, is now suing as well. So they are seeking no less than $15 million in damages. So that's another lawsuit. Will Smith, he's going to be releasing a new album. It's official, and his single is going to be coming out tomorrow. And yesterday, he did a little rap. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Here it goes.
Sword up to my neck again. I ain't holding my breath again. Head's heavy that wears the crown, but I won't bow down to lesser men. I'm a king, no denying this. Every limit, I'm defying it. Everybody wanna be a lion until it's time to do lionish.
Go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on.
All right,
you know what I mean?
It's over.
Drop one of the clues bombs for Big Willie. Okay? I'm checking for it. Is that the song that he did at the BET Awards?
I don't know.
Coming out tomorrow?
The song, they think it's the song with Russ.
Because that sounds like the Fresh Prince to me. I'm here for Fresh.
That one?
Yes, I'm here for Fresh Prince. I've never been a fan of Will Smith's music. But the Fresh Prince, I'm here for it.
Yeah, because Will Smith was getting jiggy with it. It was Welcome to Miami.
Getting jiggy with it do slap, though. I can't lie to you.
Nah.
Yeah, you try to fight it, but it do slap.
Nah. Especially if you're on vacation and you hear it, you just
slap. It slaps.
All right. Now, not lastly, but Amber Rose and Jocelyn, it looks like we talked about this a week ago, and Charlamagne predicted that the footage would be released.
But I will say this. I predicted this after she spoke at the RNC.
Correct.
And I said that they're probably... What did I say? I forgot what I said. I know... Did we have the audio? Let me hear what I said.
Yeah, we had the audio.
I be forgetting what I say. Yeah, I don't care who Amber Rose chooses to support politically, but I do have a feeling that that footage of Jocelyn Hernandez jumping on Amber Rose, that might leak in full. They never showed it to us on BET. I have a feeling that might leak.
Oh yeah. You know, for other reasons, it didn't air on BET, but it definitely may leak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
okay.
if they hear you say that, they definitely gonna leak it faster.
I think it's happening. See, here's the thing about my clairvoyance.
Like
the way my clairvoyance is set up, I thought they was gonna leak it because I thought she got beat up. But that wasn't the case.
Oh, you thought she got beat up? Yeah. Oh, so you thought
I thought somebody was going to be mad at her because she went MAGA and she was speaking at the RNC convention, so I thought they was going to leak it because she got beat up. So my clairvoyance told me that it was going to be leaked, but I thought it was going to be leaked for other reasons.
Oh,
yes.
So it was leaked yesterday. She didn't get beat up.
No, she didn't get beat up.
And Wiz Khalifa actually commented on the video and said, damn, my BM got squabbles.
Yeah.
So, so it was leaked. You knew a little bit, you knew half, but you didn't know the whole thing.
That's how my clairvoyance works.
Spell clairvoyance.
CLAROYVANCE.
See, now if you were wrong, all right, I don't know. But
exactly, you dumbass. After me to spell something.
But you dumbass, I know it was wrong. It had to be wrong.
I'm going to try it.
You would try it?
I don't even know if I spelled it right just now.
I don't know either. Now, Dream Doll, you know Dream Doll artist, of course, she was on Love and Hip Hop. She said that she wants to remove her BBLs.
working in that environment, it was like, it kind of made me want to do it. And then
you felt the pressure?
Yeah, but it's like, I went and got surgery, and I'm like, want to transition back to my natural body. Like,
do you feel like it's going out of fashion?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like natural bodies are more in slim thick. I feel like that is like what's in right now. I wish I could have like my A cups back, like so bad, but it's just.
But why though?
Because I miss little boobs.
But do you feel also that with your body you are overly sexualized?
Yes. Sometimes, but also it's just like nothing fits.
So basically, there's a lot of women out there that don't like their BBLs, that don't like their big asses anymore, don't like their big boobs, don't like the funny looking lips, don't like all the surgery that they have done, and they want to get back to natural.
Yeah, we knew that a Bug's Life phase wasn't going to last for a long time. We knew that y'all weren't going to want to walk around here looking like ants forever. Okay,
but but you can't take out the ass implants, right?
I don't know what you could do anymore. I don't know nothing about nothing no more.
I'm glad it's going back to natural.
Here's the problem with life. Y'all keep acting like y'all know things.
What you mean?
Everybody be acting like they know things. None of us know things anymore, okay? Life's just out here lifing, and anything is possible, okay?
But I'm glad, because like you said, everybody looked the same, and no disrespect, but most of y'all look stupid.
Why would that be disrespect? They know they look stupid. That's why they're getting removed.
No, they thought it looked good. That's why they got it.
But it was a phase, though. But that's why you say
but you can't get fat asses in surgery as phases.
You shouldn't make.
You can wear clothes as phases. You can get stupid clothes. Like that was a stupid clothes.
You can do that stuff as phases. I mean, think about all the stuff that our generation did as phases. Like ear piercings, the different piercings on your body.
You can take your ear out. You can take those piercings out.
But you're still doing something to your body. Tattoos. So many of us got a whole bunch of tattoos that we regret right now. So it's like, yeah, I get it. It's like it can be a phase. People do phases to their body, sadly. I just don't think that you should make permanent decisions based off temporary feelings. And that whole walking around here looking like a red ant phase was definitely a phase.
All right. And lastly, Boosie, Lil Boosie is facing new charges in connection to that San Diego arrest. Now, last week, Jess Hilarious reported that his charges were dropped, but Boosie put this on his page yesterday. He said, I'm on vacation with my family. My lawyer called me and said this federal prosecutor, M. Wheat, has indicted me again on the same charge and added a charge that I was a drug attack around. I'm reading directly from Boosie. He said, a attack around a firearm. I guess they were saying it was drugs around the firearm. Why didn't you charge me with this the first time? The judge has ruled at this point you're making this a circus. This has to be unconstitutional. So it looks like he's being charged again after it was just dropped, but it seems like he's being charged and more charges are added on to that charge as well. And that is the mess. All right.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it must suck because the charges were dropped and then all of a sudden they came back and and recharged them and added new charges. So.
That's what lawyers are for. I don't even know anything about that situation. Did I just tell you I don't know nothing about nothing?
You did.
Okay.
I believe you. But your clairvoyance is what I was concerned about.
That's what I be leaning on. My discernment and my clairvoyance.
Oh.
That's exactly what it is.
Let me see how to spell
my
clairvoyance.
discernment and my clairvoyance is exactly what I be leaning on 99% of the time. And it has not steered me wrong yet. Okay? I know where I'm going. I know where you going too. That is a fact.
All right. And also your movie's coming out today too.
My movie?
Yeah, it's Clairvoyance, Clairvoyance.
What movie I got coming out?
Deadpool.
Oh, yes, Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes, I thought you were talking about a movie. I'm like, no, we in production on stuff, and I got no movie coming out.
No.
I got a movie on Hulu and Stars called 88. You should check it out. That's a very good movie. Stars Brandon B. Dixon and Tori Naughton. Okay, I executive produced that. Yes. My new book is out. Get Honest to Die Lying. Why Small Talk Sucks. And I'm going to see Deadpool and Wolverine tomorrow.
I know you are. All right. The People's Choice Mix is up next. Don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a salute to LaToya Luckett for joining us this morning.
Man, make sure you go check out LaToya Luckett's movie. What is it called? I Thought My Husband's Wife Was Dead.
Yeah,
y'all be really on the nose with these movie titles nowadays. But I Thought My Husband's Wife Was Dead. It comes out on Lifetime on August 3rd. So make sure you go out there and support the good sister LaToya Luckett.
Absolutely. All right. And when we come back, we got the positive notice. The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Reminding you guys, I got 2 shows coming up. My car shows. You know, I do it each and every year. I try to touch as many markets as possible. It's a family fun market. First, we're in Shreveport with 50 Cent. You know, he's doing this huge Human Harmony weekend out there. It's going to be a lot of celebrities. It's going to be a lot of cars. So if you can make it out to Shreveport, I would love to see you. If not, you know, I do my one in New York, New Jersey, August 17th. And like I said, family fun cars from Cardi B, Offset, A Boogie, just to name a few. Kids 5 and under are free. It's a family fun day. So have your family meet my family, and you can pick up your tickets on Eventbrite.com right now. All right, Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
Yes, I do have a positive note. Remove yourself from situations that repeatedly trigger your mental health and hurt your heart, okay? And don't be afraid to work on yourself and vibe alone for a little bit. People act like being alone is a bad thing. No, every season does not need company. Hey, yo, and happy born day to my niece, Big Nyla Simone, man. Nyla's born day is today. Okay, she'll be here tomorrow to do Pastor Arce, but, you know, just want to say happy born day to Big Nyla. Y'all go to Nyla's Instagram and send her some positive energy, love, and light.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?